To be very honest, Vivian, it's very scary. You know, it's like months of no income. So I was calculating. I said, oh yeah, jialat already. Like almost 6 months with not a single income. You know, then it's like, what's next?
Welcome to the next episode of Her Bold Move podcast. Today we have here with us our next guest, Gladys Koh. Gladys has been in the corporate world for more than 30 years before she came in as a fresh RES. Today, let's hear from her on why she took the bold move to come into the industry and what was her journey like. Hello, Gladys.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, everyone.
Okay, Gladys, before we dive in, can you share with us who you are as a person? Not your resume, yeah? Who you are as a person.
I'm someone that is actually very straightforward.
Okay.
Yeah, partly maybe because of training, because I'm actually from engineering.
Okay.
And I'm always with guys around me. So from school and even after that, when I'm in the working world, I'm actually in electronic components. Okay, I somehow pick up a character that's more towards the guys than the girls.
Okay.
Yeah, so that also makes me like very straightforward. Yeah, I speak my mind.
Okay.
Yeah, and I do challenge if I feel that something is not right.
Okay. I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Okay. So you mentioned you have been in the electronics sector.
Yes.
And honestly, when I look at your resume, right, you actually had a very high-flying corporate career. Can you share with us what it is like at the peak of your career?
Okay, so towards the end of my corporate life, right, because I'm actually doing a regional role.
Okay.
So I am actually traveling most of the time. Honestly, it's not easy. I mean, if for people that has a lot of travel, they will identify with me. That involves like, you know, Monday morning taking the first flight off, coming back on Friday night, you know, then every day after meetings in the hotel, you're catching up on your emails, doing your reports, doing your presentation. You don't have a so-called normal hours because you have to talk to the US, you have to talk to the Europeans, and then you have Asia. It's very long hours, 12 to 14 hours a day.
Yeah.
It's very, very tough, I feel. Yeah, I mean...
So that is in your MNC job.
Correct.
And after that, you move on to government sector, into the government sector. How was that transition like?
It's not an immediate transition because my job was made redundant first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay,
so then there is like a period of time that I'm not doing much. Then after that, when I found the position in the government, it's actually Enterprise Singapore. Okay, so Enterprise Singapore, I must say, is very kind. So when they offered me a role, right, it's actually for business in South Asia. So the role is actually to help the local companies to grow their business in South Asia. And I do have my experience in that area.
Okay.
So it is like talking or working with some of the companies that I worked with before.
Okay.
And again, it's also the focus was actually on manufacturing. So it's something that I'm familiar with because manufacturing is where I started my career. Okay, the difficult part is, when I'm in the private sector, especially American firm or American firms most of the time, going to a government sector, there's a lot of getting used to.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
So, I must be honest, I didn't survive because I feel that after almost 2 years, I feel that that is not for me.
Okay, I understand. Yeah, but I mean, I totally can understand where you're coming from. So at one point of my career, I also left to join a part. Okay, like it's technically not a government job, but it feels to me like a government job. And I also cannot take the hierarchy. So in the end, I also didn't survive and I left the job. So I totally can understand where you're coming from. Okay, so you have a very colorful and a very rich corporate life. So what made you decide to close that chapter?
I mean, to be very honest, it's also age. Yeah, I don't think I can go back to that kind of life anymore. Yeah, so I actually, I worked with SME for a while, almost 2 years or so.
Okay.
Yeah, and then after that, I so-called actually call it a day. So I decided that I retire early.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was about age of 55.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I thought that, and everybody talk about retirement, right? It's like, lots of traveling, you do this, you do that. You know, it's like for the youngsters, it's like everybody talk about retiring early. They want to retire early to do what they love, what they want. And that's what I thought too.
Okay.
So I have a year that I do that. So I have some well-meaning friends that got me into exercise. So I started hiking. I have more time to do. So I also involved in some volunteer work.
I see.
Then I tell myself, okay, I should go and take some courses. And of course, I think Singaporeans, we like to look at our skill future. You know, so I was looking at my $500. What do I want to study? So I was like going through the courses, and I saw the RES course. And I do have friends who took the RES course as well. Okay, so when I'm much younger, okay, I do actually buy and sell properties. I do rent my properties. So I thought maybe this is something that is easier for me because I do have some knowledge. So, and the course is not long. So I went to study, I take the course. So then I tell myself, okay lah, I mean, since I'm one leg in already, so I took the exams and I passed the exam. So then it's like one thing leads to another. So I tell myself, okay, since I passed the exam, I might as well get a license. And then so that I can also practice with the license.
Okay, but I got one question for you. The RES exam is notoriously difficult. Was it hard for you to pick up a book and study, you know, and pass the exam again?
Okay, so for me, it's not difficult.
Okay.
But studying so you know, when I took the RES course, so we have a lot of notes. But just when I was like studying the notes, right, I felt that it's not enough. I mean, personally, I've never took exam before, the RES exam before. Then I hear from some classmates that took the exam before, everybody say, oh, it's very difficult, the way they ask the question. So I thought, so for me, I'm someone that I'm always very curious about a lot of things. And I want to like get to the bottom of it. So when I was like studying for the exam, right, to me, notes itself is not enough. Even the practice papers are not enough. So I will dive deep into the government's website to study. So there's one very popular author. Her books are so well known. Then everybody will like swear by it. Like you have to do her books like 3 times. I didn't even finish once. That means
Celeste.
Hey, you are advertising for her.
It's okay. I mean, honestly speaking, I love attending her CPD lessons. It's like every time I will see, any CPD class by her, I will go and sign up because she's very interesting. To be honest, I mean, I'm not advertising for her, but I just want to share. I really enjoy her lesson because she shared a lot of real life example. And the course is never boring one. It's really like you will really want to listen because you want to learn from her.
Yeah. So I feel that so I think everybody learn very differently. So I don't finish like even one round. It's not about memorizing. Okay, I think you have to memorize like the seller stamp duty, buyer stamp duty, and certain, you know, like HDB, what are the schemes, and those I think you have to really memorize. But other than that, it's really a lot on understanding because the questions are so tricky. It's really tricky.
Yes.
Yeah. And so, but with a deep understanding, it's actually okay.
I think jump a bit. I mean, now that I hear you say this, right? I think this is really your character. You like to go deep and really go to the root of the thing and understand. Because even when you are like right now, these past 2 years, I see you working, right? Like every project that you take on as tagger, you don't just study surface. You really dive deep and go and, you know, see the location, the project, the developer. Yeah. So I mean, as you are sharing now, then I can see why you are able to pass one round. Yeah, because you are not somebody who only studies surface. You really go deep. So I think that's also one tip for the, you know, those aspiring RES who are taking their exam. It's good to study from books, but I think it will help if you can really understand why there are certain policies, why there are certain rules and regulations that will help you in your exam.
Yes, yes, correct. If we relate back to the real life property agent, right? I mean, agent also have to understand all this in order to serve the buyers or sellers well.
Yes. Yeah. Actually, for me, I was quite lucky because I was in the industry for quite a while. So whenever certain policies change, right? Because I have already been through that, I'm able to explain to sellers and buyers why we have this change in certain policies. I'm able to give them the background because I've been through that. I think that helps a lot. Okay, making such a big move, you know, coming into the real estate industry, what are some of the fears that you have? I'm sure you have a lot of fears because honestly, I think for people who are watching this episode, listening to this episode, right, probably they are also in the same situation as you know, thinking to come into the industry. But I'm sure there are a lot of fears. So what are some of the fears that you have when you think that, hey, I want to come in and I want to try whether I can make it in this industry? Yeah.
Okay, so actually when I entered the industry, I gave myself 2 years.
Okay.
And 2 years is coming up. So I tell myself honestly, if I make it, I'll continue. If I don't make it, I'll just quit. Yeah. Okay, I think to me, number one fear is actually income.
Okay.
Income, because it's so... It's not constant. No, we don't get a monthly income. It all depends on your closings, be it resale, be it new launch or what. So income is really not stable. So I mean, to be very honest, Vivian, it's very scary. You know, it's like months of no income.
Yes, I know.
Like, so I was calculating. I said, oh yeah, jalat already. Like for the almost 6 months with not a single income. You know, then it's like what's next? Will I get to close something or not? You know, and if I still continue not to close, and then it's like, what should I be doing?
Yeah.
And it's actually very common. As I speak with people around me, there are agents who tell me that, oh, it's almost a year already, and they don't have a single income.
Yes.
Yeah. So if they reach a 1 year mark, they'll just go and find a part-time job, or they'll just go and find a job.
So that day I was talking to one of our teammates also. She was also telling me that, before she joined the industry, she thought, hey, you know, after I joined the industry, you know, I will set aside this money to do this, set aside that money to do that. And after she joined the industry, right, she's like, wow, I don't dare. She told me she don't dare to spend that money because it's really because here we don't get fixed income at the end of the month. So it's like every cent, every dollar, you must really think how you want to spend that kind of money. Yeah. Also want to share with you one of the thing that I learned from some of our teammates. So for those who come in here full time, it might take a while for that agent to really stabilize themselves and earn the income. So what some of them did was that while they are a full-time agent, they take up part-time job. Yeah, so this part-time income can help to subsidize, you know, whatever marketing costs or whatever operating costs that they need. So this is one way, you know, for those who come in and they don't have a lot of capital, you know, reserve. Yeah, so probably this is something that they can look into doing as well. Looking back, for somebody who are watching now and they also have the same fear as you, what will you tell them?
The person must really know what they believe in. You know, if you want to do something well, okay, you must really have, I mean a few factors. In fact, I was just, before I came for the podcast, I was texting with someone that I cannot mention name this time.
Oh, but I know one.
So just saying that she's so lost.
Okay.
And also I was like, I said, yeah, actually all of us are the same. We went through it. It's like every day we'll just tell ourselves, you know, what is my focus? It can be focus of the day, focus of the week. You know, what is the thing that I need to focus? Because I feel that for property, right, it's very easy to lose focus. Yeah, it's like at one moment we thought that we wanted to do something and then that something didn't work. Then it's like we get very discouraged and it's what's next? Then should I try something? Should I try B and then should I try C? You know, then like going one big circle, then after one big circle it's like, okay, nothing works. You know, that kind of things lah. So I just feel that is I think taking a step back lah. Because I'm just sharing my own experience. It's like take a step back and then ask myself like, what do I want to do actually? And of course, I think focus is one thing. It comes with also a lot of passion. If I want to do something right, this is something that I feel that I'm passionate about. Yeah. Then personally for me, it's much more than these two factors. Okay, so I think also at the stage of my life, whatever I do, whether like now property, everything that I do, even every deal, every owner, every seller that I work with, I also have to remind myself that, you know, I'm doing a purposeful work. It's not just transactions. Money is good, really. Money is good, you know, to calculate the commission. But at the same time, it's like purposeful. It's like I'm doing something which I feel that hey, I actually get to apply what I have learned. I've shared my knowledge. I've helped a buyer or seller into their planning. You know, what should they do next? And this is what I always wanted to do.
Okay.
You know, so I feel that if we look beyond the immediate closing, you know, it's like, oh, I don't have any closing this month. That means, but I know that the seed is planted. I know that this person cannot buy today. But as I walk along with this buyer, I mean, knowing the needs of the person, I know that like, okay, by end of this year, I'm able to help the person to achieve something.
Yep. Yeah, actually, I feel that as a real estate agent, it's really to be here for the long term, we really must look beyond the money. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not easy money. It's quite challenging, to be honest.
血汗钱呢?
血汗钱 really.
I think at the end of the day, I think there must be, okay, let's say for me, I have the inner joy. I felt the satisfaction when I'm able to do something. I think that is what keeps me going.
Yes,
and
correct.
I think for like back to just now your question, you know, how would I encourage others? I think these are the factors that works for me. So hopefully it works for them too. Just don't, that means must always see beyond
Yes.
that deal.
Yeah.
That means I don't close anything in April. But did I actually plant some seeds?
Correct.
Do I have something that I know that I'm going to close the next few months?
Yes. Yeah, sometimes I think agents give up too easily. When is the time to give up and when is the time to continue? Because I also know it's not easy. If like you 4 months, 5 months, 6 months never close deal, it's easy to tell people, hey, don't give up so easily. 讲而已嘛，很容易. But the thing is that the person who is doing it, can they survive? Can they continue? You mentioned to me one of your fear is also coming into the real estate industry at this stage of your life, at this age. Yeah, you want to share more on that? Yeah.
Okay, so after I passed my exams, so I went to different agencies, was like looking at some of their programs, you know, so they have all those programs where they attract the new RES.
Yes.
And I look at the agents around me, wow, I see a lot of very young agents. Okay, so I see a mix, but I see a lot of young agents.
Yes.
Hattons happen to have a mix.
Okay.
Yeah, Hattons have a mix, like Navies also have a mix.
Yes.
And I hear so much about agents that do this, they do that, you know, they do so many videos. Okay, so for me, doing a video can be very scary.
Okay.
That means I can do video, but you don't see me in the video.
Wait, this one I want to touch on later. Okay, yeah. This one,
so it's like I mean I can do the CapCut with the house and everything, but to put myself talking there, I'm scared. I'm actually scared. Yeah.
So now we are talking about age. One of the fear is that coming into this industry at this age. Actually, when it comes to this, right, your biggest fear about age, is it about fitting in? Because just now you mentioned you went to a lot of agencies and a lot of them are very young agents. Or is it because you are worried that you can't put yourself out there, you can't handle all the, you know, you find digital marketing very challenging? Or is it like learning of new things, new technology scares you? What is the thing that you are most concerned about?
Okay, so I'm not scared of the digital thing
Okay.
and learning new things, because to me, every day there's new things to learn. Yeah, so that one I think I'm not that I do it well. I'm able to pick up some new skills.
Okay.
Yeah, so that one I think I'm okay. Is the putting myself out there, the video thing. That one I'm scared. That one I'm scared. Okay, so I do.
Okay.
I do lots and lots of presentation, standing in front of people doing presentation. To me, that's natural.
Okay.
But suddenly I have to do video, and then I look at so like my daughter, she do a lot of video. So like to me, it's like she's a natural.
Yeah.
You know, they can, they can, they are just so
the
natural.
camera on, yeah.
Yeah, correct. They are
变了一个人。
just natural and they do it in such a short time.
Yeah.
But then for me, it's like so difficult. So this is something that I fear. So I always ask, like in fact, I just asked someone last week about how he market buyers. So I asked him what are the marketing he did. So he told me video. So after he told me video, I was like, oh, okay.
Hey, but wait, you are sitting here, you're also on video, so 进步. That's a big step
这个不是
forward.
voice 而已咩？
No. we are also on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
You will also find yourself on my social media.
Oh, okay.
Okay lah. So you are natural. You see when you speak. Okay. Because I want to share how I feel about this. Like recently, I've been also doing a lot of video. When I first started, also every time I look at social media, even now I see my face. 快点 stroll 掉，不要看到。You know, I don't want to hear my voice. But the thing is, right, sometimes it's very important to put yourself out there. Take my own buying experience, you know, whenever I want to buy something bigger and before I meet that person, I will always go and find out about this person. Go online, go their social media, check. If I don't see anything about this person, I won't want to meet them because why would I want to sit down with him or her 2 hours and then realize that this is not the person I want to talk to. To me, it's a waste of time. So that's the reason why I strongly believe that we have to put ourselves out there. If not, it's very difficult to get people to contact you. But I do understand, you know, like our team, we have so many who cannot find it very difficult to put yourself out there. But to me, how I resolve this is that there are many ways of putting yourself out there. So of course there are social media ways, you know, TikTok, Instagram, all this. There are also a more, can I say 正经 the way, you know, if all else cannot, right, you find it very difficult, right, can you just do website? Because website is unlike social media. Website is more proper. You don't have to put a lot of your own videos, just a few photos. Do a lot of write-up about yourself. I think for a start, I think that is good enough. So of course, let's say, you know, after you do website, you occasionally you want to put social media, that one is fine. But at least have something that people can find you when, you know, they are looking for somebody. And honestly, when I look at you, right, you have so much knowledge. Like every time I speak to you, right, like, Gladys knows something which honestly is I don't know what. These are, you know, having a platform like that allows you to share what you know and also attract the kind of people to you. Because at the end of the day, you will have your own audience one. So if you can put up content that will attract this group of people to you, right? I think that's good enough for you already. Yeah. Okay, to a lot of people who are watching now. So, okay, let's say for example, this group of people, they are also like you. They have a very successful corporate, you know, career. After that, they think, 哇，做了这么多年, I also want to take a step now. I want to try something different. So this group of people, and also probably to a lot who were probably, maybe they were not working. Like, spent 20 years as a stay-at-home mom. And then at the age of, let's say, maybe like my age, 50, you know, they decide that, hey, I want to come back into the working world. Probably I want to try real estate. To this group of people, their fear will also be similar to yours. At this age, I come in. 可以吗? There's a lot of fear. Will I be able to mingle with the rest? Can I, you know, with all the social media and technology, am I able to adapt? How should you, what do you want to tell them?
你问我可以吗？我会讲当然可以。
Yes.
Okay, I mean whatever stage of a person's life even when a person is like retired or if they are homemaker for many years and they decided that they want to do something, property is actually one of the good area to go into because there's no age limit. Yeah, it's not that you work for a number of years and then you have to quit or you have to retire. So there's no age limit. And there's also a lot of knowledge, gain. Yeah, through that whole process. That when you talk to people.
Okay. So to someone who wants to step into the industry and they are scared, 怎么办?
I think, okay, so to be very honest, the very first thing is to go and take the RES course. RES course.
One thing lead to another then.
Yes, is to take the RES course and take the exam. Okay, the exam is really tough. I must say. Yeah, I mean when I did the exam, I just shake my head. Paper 1 especially, some questions like, one question 1 page.
Wow, okay.
So I have to do speed reading. There's no way to finish reading the questions. You really have to speed reading, circle, and then you pick out your answers there.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's so there are people who pass in the first time. There are people who take multiple.
Three times.
I know of people that pass at the 10th attempt.
Yeah, I also hear before.
Wow, to me is hero leh.
Yeah,
I really salute the person.
Hey, this kind very good leh. This kind they already got the factor to succeed. Yeah, the trait to succeed. They persevere.
So he really persevere. It's quite a young chap. It makes the life more colourful. I feel that you don't just like, holiday and holiday and holiday, but you get to do something.
Yes.
Yeah, on top of all the holidays, that they get a lot of knowledge.
So also to share my own story, this one is a real story. Yeah. Actually, it happened not too long ago. You know, these few years I've been also like doing team building, and recently I also saw like a lot of quite a few teams that are very aggressive. Yeah, and the leaders are normally 20 plus, 30 plus. So of course, then I think to myself, can I do it like them, because they are so driven? Then I caught myself saying, wow, I'm 50 this year. Can I do like them? Actually, the thing is, right, whenever I catch myself saying this, 我已经这个年龄了, I will stop myself. Because to me, I always feel that, right, if today, let's say I can live until 80 years old, I'm 50 this year, I still got 30 years leh. If I keep saying, 我已经几岁了, 我已经几岁了, wow, then what am I going to do for the next 30 years? Yeah, and I also always remember this thing that I read on somewhere. They say that, and it's very inspiring. They say that you close your eyes and imagine you are 80 years old. And then you think to yourself, wow, if I am younger, like 50 years old, what are the things that I will want to do? Yeah, then you have a lot of regrets, ma. Then the next thing you open your eyes, you're 50 already. So go and do all the things that you want.
Yeah, it's true.
I always feel also, you know, today, if you feel that you are like that, right? 你的眼前就只有这个世界。But if 你愿意走出去, right? 世界就在你眼前。So must take the first step. Just do it. If you are 50 years old, you still have like 30 years. So yeah. Okay, so now you have already passed your exam. Okay, we go back 2 years ago. You pass your exam and then you come into the real estate industry. Previously, when you were in the corporate world, you're always like very experienced in the room. From a very experienced agent to a newbie, how was that feeling like?
Okay, so things that I thought easy. So I give you an example. Facebook marketing. So I learned the steps. Remember, we sat down, then you teach me. So I do the steps. Then I thought I'm okay. I put up, then I get a few scammers, and then after I got no more results. Then it's like I ask myself, what went wrong? I don't know leh. Then second time I thought, okay, so now I'm more power. I do video.
Okay.
So I this time, because last time I do just pictures, and then I do video. Okay, then I'm shocked. So the one video, right, and the video is to me is very nice and it's very impactful, you know, the music and whatever. I don't get leads. Then after that I don't dare to do already. I stopped. Until 2 weeks ago, I realized that to get leads, I think for property agent, right, the biggest struggle is actually getting leads, especially good leads. So then I tell myself that, okay, I need to do it again. It's deep in a way that it's things that I thought is simple. I did it, but it didn't work. If it didn't work, that means something is wrong somewhere. I mean, that's how I see it. So these are the things that I need to do it again.
Okay.
Yeah.
One of the biggest challenge, right, should I say like a constant challenge, which I always share is, right, especially with those coming into the industry, RES exam is not easy, but neither is it the hardest. Rules and regulation, well, you have to memorize certain things and it always change. It's not easy, but it's not the hardest. The hardest is to get leads.
Yeah, it's true.
It's the constant, whether you are a new fresh 1 year or you are 20 years in the industry, it's always the same thing. Business development. Where are you going to get your next client? This is forever, you know, the constant thing. Okay, and another thing I want to touch on is also taking ownership of your own career. I think especially for real estate agent, we are like self-employed. So this is our own career, which I see in you. You are somebody whom I always share. I mean, I probably didn't tell you. Whenever I meet with new agent, right, I share with them take ownership career. I always quote you as an example. Hey, I don't know whether you read my latest article or not. 5 traits to didn't Okay, inside I mentioned you lah. So the thing is, right, taking ownership of your own career, meaning to say that you must see this career as your own business. When you come in, what are the things that you need to do? Of course, we are here to guide you. But certain things is like, it cannot be, I tell you attend this, then you go and do this. I tell you attend this, then you go and do this. It's very difficult. It's like, whereas when I look at you, right, like just now at the beginning of the podcast, you say you like to dive deep. You want to go deep into the thing. So a lot of things is, we cannot tell you one. You know that, this is important. You take the initiative to go and do. Go and attend training, go to all the relevant government website, go and find out the master plan and stuff like that. This is what I mean by taking ownership of your career. So it's really very important in our industry because we are not employed. Nobody will tell you what to do. So to me, this is one thing I want to highlight also. Next one, I also a question for you. You came into the industry, with a semi-retired mindset. But I look at you, you totally don't give me the vibe that you are semi-retired. Can you share with us why are you like so driven? Why?
Okay, so to be honest, actually someone just asked me this yesterday in church. I said because the amount of time needed is so much. Even to arrange a viewing, right? To bring a client to do a viewing, I have to study about the property. I have to go and look at their map. Where is the nearest MRT? What are the amenities? And there's only one property.
Yes.
Then because you bring them to see multiple properties, right? Then you have to go and check what is the last resale transactions, rental, Then it takes how many hours to arrange for one viewing?
Yes.
Then now we talk about people coming to see our properties. Of course, we have to learn about our properties. People coming to see new projects, we have to learn so much about the new projects. Not just what we see, but what we know about the future of that area. Our opinion, the rental and everything. So then I realized that I cannot do part-time.
I mean, I also want to share my experience working with you. So of course, I've watched you like for the past 2 years. Personally, I have also bring clients for you to tag for me. To be honest, I find that whenever I bring my clients to you, right, 我很有安全感.
Thank you.
Because I know you do your homework. I know you know your stuff. And one thing is, right, you break the ice very easily. You can connect with my clients. Yeah, that is something that, it's like, I don't feel the distance between you and my client. So, so that is something I think I enjoy. I really enjoy working with you. So that's the thing I want to.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Okay, one of the last question. How is your life now compared to when you were working in the corporate?
I would say, although it's still tough, right? But it's also very much more relaxed.
Okay.
Because, first in terms of time, I have a lot more time now.
Okay.
And it's up to me to control my own timing. So like morning, I try to devote my morning to my me time. Be it exercise, be it doing something, something of my own. Because we don't have a lot of trainings in the afternoon.
Okay.
Viewing is also in the afternoon or nighttime or weekend. So morning I have a lot of free time to do things on my own. Then afternoon I will do a little bit more on like if I'm involved in some projects, what are the things that I want to do for the project, but more on planning. The planning phase. So I think timing first is the timing wise. Maybe I think for property agents we are actually busy on weekend. Yeah, because the viewings are on the weekend.
Yes.
And then our show flat duty. So we're weekdays and weekends. But it's not that it's manageable.
Okay.
Yeah.
And at this stage of your life, right? How do you define success? 想一想.
No, I can give you my answer, but you don't knock my head. So to me, right, success is no longer money. So when I say knock my head, people say, it's so easy to say. Success is a lot of things on the inner self, that joy, that peace. That you are happy with yourself. You're happy with yourself, you're happy with the things around you. You have that inner peace. 你学会放下，你学会放下， then 你学会享受咯。In your own way lah. So to me that is success lah.
Okay. One last thing. For somebody who is watching now, what are the things that you want to say that to them if they are also like 举足不前, don't know whether I should proceed or I should not proceed? Just one word or one sentence. Then we wrap up this.
To me it's no need to think.
Just do it.
Just do it, because if you don't do it, you never know.
Okay, very good. Yeah, I agree. Okay, good. Wow. Actually, we talked like that 1 hour already. Okay, thank you Gladys today for sharing so much with us. I think it's really very enriching today to hear from you. Yeah, so all the best to you, and 2 years is almost up, but you're doing well, so please continue.
Thank you.
Okay, so I will see you in our next podcast. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.